All right, so I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I absolutely love Sound of Music, so I'm super excited to have you on. And so to start off, can you please introduce yourself for those who don't know who you are?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm Zach. I'm an actor. I'm in the Sound of Music, and I cover Rolf.
That's awesome. And so before we jump into the Sound of Music side of things, we're going to start off with mainly your history as an actor. So, what got you into acting when you were younger?
I liked a girl. I was like, gosh, I think I was like 7 or 8, and I had like a after school program, and I liked a girl, and she w did drama club, and I wanted to hang out with her, so I did drama club, and there we go. That
That's
was it.
hilarious.
That was
And
it.
so, when did you realize in your career that you wanted to be an actor as a profession?
My my mom asked me at some point when I was probably about 13 or 14, and I was getting pretty serious about the theater thing. And I was just doing it all the time, and she was like, if you were gonna be failing at it, what would you rather be doing? And I was like, this. And she said, then just don't stop. So
Yeah.
I just didn't stop because there's just nothing. To me, it is like the unifying magic thing that just keeps my life moving in a direction that I love.
Yeah, for sure. That's so beautiful. And so, when you went to college, you studied in the UK at the Royal Welsh College of Arts, where you were also invited to the Carnegie Mellon's exclusive meeting of European Theatre Academies program in Italy. And
Yeah,
so, how did those experiences shape the performer you are today?
those are really important experiences. Getting to leave the country, getting to see what art, like the artists are making, in schools, in places other than just the US. Huge. I mean, just so important because we in the US, we have such a bubble that we live in, and we think everything that's happening in the US is what everyone in the world is talking about, and it's simply not true. And you need to know that, and you need to get out and see what makes people tick out in other places in the world. So, yeah, man, I wouldn't trade that experience for the world.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. And so, as we mentioned, you're currently in the Sound of Music National Tour. And so, what was your audition process like for this show?
It was fun. I mean, I certainly didn't think I was going to hear back from it. I sent in a tape. Gosh, I sent in a tape probably in probably May of that year, of this past year of 2025, and then didn't hear anything for about a month and a half, and then I got a call back, went in, totally didn't do my research ahead of time. But I did know Jack O'Brien was going to be in the room. But I just didn't. I should have known about everybody. But at the same time, not knowing about everybody, uh, I was able to walk in with such unassuming confidence, and had an excellent audition. And then I found out I was cast about a week and a half after that.
So you didn't have to wait too long. That's great.
No, yeah.
And so, Sound of Music is such a classic show. And so, how does it feel each night to bring the show that's so beloved to audiences all around the US and now Canada as well?
Yes, it's a beautiful thing to see, every single time, because no matter, it's not one of those shows that people can walk away without some kind of opinion, because they love the music, and they love the family friendliness of it, but everybody's got something to say, especially about the themes of the show, and that's really beautiful to like get to see, listen to people talk afterwards. I mean, it's great. I wish I could like listen to a whole, just someone I
Yeah.
didn't know, someone I don't know anything about, and just like listening to them talk on the car ride home. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, for sure. And so, the tour has been going on for a little while, and you still have a lot of the tour left. And so, what is a stop that you have really enjoyed so far, and what is a stop that you are looking forward to?
I'm loving Toronto. Um, I really loved. I found DC to be an interesting stop on this tour. Very memorable one. Um, what am I looking forward to? Man, I miss my dog. So honestly, I'm looking forward to Boston because right after Boston, I get to go home and I get to see my dog and my fiance, and that's gonna be really nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so, uh, outside of being an actor, you also study martial arts. And so, how has these experiences as a martial arts artist help you become a better person, not just as a performer, but in general?
I love that question. Um, Dude, it's the focus and discipline. Um, like doing something when it's hard and never giving up. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. Yeah, it's one of the things that I think I learned really young by doing martial arts, and I kept it going for a long time, and it's served me so, so well. So perseverance.
Yeah, for sure. And so, going back into Sound of Music, what is one scene or song that you forward to performing each night, whether you're on as Rolf or not?
When I'm on as Rolf, it's you gotta be ready for 16 going on 17. It's probably the most Rolf gets to do the whole show, and you get to be really present with somebody for a good like 10 minutes. It's so so great. Um, and then but every night during the show, no matter what, I love I love the wedding scene.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful scene.
It's a beautiful scene, and I'm in a nun outfit, which is just so funny. And and
And
I
no one
get
in the
to
audience realizes.
no
So,
one in the audience sees it. It's the funniest thing. Like, and so I'm just in there with this nun habit on, and it's me and all the girls, and we always get like a couple minutes to sort of kiki with each other beforehand. Man, it's the best. It's the best.
yeah, for sure. And so, along with being an actor on stage, you've been in a numerous amount of films and short films. And so, what's the difference for you personally? Because it's different for everyone than from being a actor on stage and an actor on screen.
It is such a difference. Yeah, gosh. Well, the thing about on stage is that what's most important is that you are super duper clean with your technique and super present with the other person, right? And technique can be true for camera, but it is very different. And there are so many other people working around you on camera. In stage, it's like, yes, there are people making sure the set goes, making sure the backdrops go, right? But really, your job is just to be ready for these moments where you have to deliver something specific and connect with someone. Whereas camera, it's so much about can you make the picture that they're looking for? And being ready to do that, even if it means that you might not be technically perfect on something like it. You have to just kind of ride with what the director needs and then what the camera is going to be seeing. it's
Yeah,
it's a weird it's a weird world. It's hard to
yeah,
describe.
for sure. And so going back to your martial arts, you run your own personal training business at in New York. And
Yeah.
so how did that come along, and how did you start your own business?
That came along because I definitely didn't want to wait tables when I left school, and I I knew kind of from martial arts that I had these like physical skills, and then I had been exercising myself for a long time, and I realized I could help a lot of people. So I really grinded for a few years, but it definitely paid off. It was a wonderful business to run. It is a wonderful business to run, and um, it's so rewarding to get to help people change their lives. Like I was able to change my own life. So it's brilliant. Running a business is very, very tough.
Yeah.
Anyone will tell you, uh, but yeah, I think it's made me such a better person, such a smarter person, more resilient person as well.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah.
I imagine being so fit helps you a bunch on tour as well, and being able to
Yeah.
stay healthy on tour because being on tour is not easy at all.
No, dude. I mean, it's crazy. Like there's so many like your environment's constantly shifting. So you really have to be a strong person, strongly understand yourself, what you need.
Yeah, and is Sound of Music like more like a week or two stays than like just a night stay?
Well, no, we've had yeah, we've definitely never had a one night stay. It's always been at least a week.
That's nice.
We had a long stretch for the past couple of months where it was like 1 week, 1 week, 1 week, 1 week. Um, and this has been so nice to have 6 weeks. And
Yeah.
DC we had four, and that was great too.
Yeah, and like the longer ones are great because then you can actually explore the city and like actually get to enjoy what the city has to offer.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
so what advice would you give to your younger self?
I would tell him that he all the things that he thinks are cool are actually cool. He doesn't have to prove that to anybody. Um, and that all he's got to do is keep looking for the love.
Yeah, for sure. Excuse me. And so the next question actually kind of ties into the last one. But what advice would you give to younger performers who want to do acting as a profession professionally?
Hmm. Take your time. Everyone's trying to rush into everything, you know? It's like, okay, you want this? Go, 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 go. But unless you know what you want, like you really sure what you want, it can be a tough road. It's a challenging thing. And assuming that's all aligned, then, you know, keep growing, keep learning. You cannot stop. You cannot sit on your laurels. You have to be curious. You have to always be looking to learn something new. Always be looking to learn about someone new. If you get too, if you rest on your laurels, you get too about yourself, you lose it. You lose the magic.
Yeah, for sure. That's great advice. And so that actually wraps up the interview today. I'd like to thank you for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. It
Of
was really
course.
nice talking with you, man.
Yeah.